For you to create a realistic commercials, what you basically need is your knowledge of prompting. Knowledge of prompting is an in-depth prompting. This prompt is going to show how your ads will appear, how realistic it will be, right? Then prompting is not just ordinary prompting. Prompting is JSON prompting, right? If you don't know how to write a JSON prompting, you are on your way to not making a very good commercial ads, right? Those ads you are going to create won't be realistic. For you to create a very good UGC ads, product ads, commercial ads, and even unboxing ads, what you need is your very good knowledge of JSON prompting. Then I'm going to show you one of the easiest and surest escape to JSON prompt if you're not very good at creating a JSON prompt. And JSON prompt is basically a prompt about code. You're going to write codes, right, when you are writing a JSON prompt. Then I have a surest secret to this. Let me go to my this thing and show. This is Master VEO 3 JSON prompt, right? I basically wrote this particular JSON prompt for my commercials and for my students and anybody that comes in contact with me, right? Then this one is basically JSON Google VEO 3 prompt, right? Every of these commercials I wrote here is basically from JSON prompts. Let me show you this. This number one is this. This is a reusable cinematic JSON template for create opening product launches, right? Then for this, look at how to use this now. If you go over here, you can see that the guide for usage is this. Brand name. You're going to replace your brand name here. Wherever you see a brand name, you replace your brand name there, right? Wherever you see a product name, you are going to replace what? The product you are creating there. This is just a template. What you have to do is just to be replacing those your brand name and your product name inside that particular template. Behold, I'm going to show you this. Then brand name, you replace it. You can see examples here. Brand name is here Tesla or Dior or Nutella, right? Then the product name of that particular brand. If Tesla is creating smartwatch, which means the brand name is Tesla and the product name is smartwatch, right? Then the main product element is, then you can now list of the key elements assembling mid-air, right? Dia, strap, and what? Display. That is your product what? Element, the element of that particular product. Then supporting visual props, example, glowing platform, mist, particle, how you want it to be. You do want it to be glowing, maybe a glowing platform or a mist or particles or whatsoever. But if you don't really know much about this, what you are going to replace basically is your brand name and your product what? Product name. Then this is visual style is how you want it to appear, maybe premium, minimalism, and magical realism. There are lots of them in this particular template now, right? All you just needed is just to put your brand name and your product name. Then over here is the first template. Please make this particular template. How to use it? By when you copy this thing, you paste it in your ChatGPT. ChatGPT will now give you a realistic prompt that you are going to now put in your Gemini or your Google VEO 3. Let's go through this. Then you are going, as if you are copying this now, you are going to tell ChatGPT, make a full structured JSON master ad prompt for my product. Then inside this place, the right product name, right? Input your product inside that. If your product is maybe shoes or wristwatch or whatever, just put it inside. Then brand name, you put it inside, right? Are you seeing brand name over here? Then product name, you also what? You put it by the side. Primary product name part, you put it here. Supporting visual props, you put it here. And visual style, you also put it there. Right? Then the ChatGPT will now understand to substitute all of these things you put here inside all this code. You can see that all these things are code, right? This is basically a prompt. All these things are codes. It will now replace all of these things. You don't touch the code, leave the code the way it is, right? What you are going to replace is this first place they wrote your product name, brand name, so primary product parts, and all of this stuff, which I have showed you guide here. This is how I'm going to put it. Then you can see the structures. We are going to do some examples after. This is a bonus prompt expander, basically to expand your your prompts. Put your brand name here, put your products and copy it and paste it inside ChatGPT. This one is another JSON format style. This is basically they said, please make a full structured JSON master app prompt for my products. Then you copy it and paste it inside ChatGPT. Are you seeing it? This particular one now, what it's going to do is going to can you see a seed box or container branded with dicks? This one basically for maybe crate opening, which you can see basically here. This is a reusable cinematic JSON template for crate opening product launches. For instance, a crate will now open, maybe a box you open and bring out the content. If you are maybe doing a wristwatch unboxing, the crate will now fall from the roof, then open and bring out that particular wristwatch. That is crate opening. This is the prompt for it. Then this is all of this. This one is universal idea to review cinematic prompts. This one is another one altogether, right? And this is JSON format style 4 under this particular one now. Then this one is JSON format style 5, right? Then this one we now create. You can see the camera moves, right? The camera move 1, camera move 2, and camera move move 3, right? All those things is what ChatGPT will do. All you just need is to copy your replace this product name with that exact name of your product. That's how this thing basically works. Then this one is JSON format style 5. Just copy it and also paste it. Understand? This is how these things work. If you really care for this, just send me a message via the comment section and I will send you a copy of this. And all of this one is basically a JSON Google VEO 3 prompt. Then let me go back and show you, and I still have more. This one is master 5 JSON prompts template for Google VEO 3 image to video generator, right? This one is image to video, the other one is text to video, right? In this one, I'm going to copy this. Let me show you the first one and so you can see. The first one is generate a full video Google VEO 3 JSON prompt based on this template and my product image. So you're going to put your product image by the side and also your template. Let me go and show you how this one basically works. For instance, if I go to my ChatGPT here is my ChatGPT. I'll go to this place and upload photo, right? If basically I want to upload, if this is my product image, I will basically add it here. If I add it here, I will now paste that particular template over here and it will basically work, right? Understand? That's how you're going to do it. It will work with that your product image and that. I don't know if this my ChatGPT will work. I don't know if this is this the pro I used for this. Okay, let me show you how this thing basically works. Let's go back. Let me show you. Then for instance, if this is my product image, let me copy this for instance. Copy it and paste it over here. You can see it now. Let me just copy this. I will remember to put the closing bracelet. I'll go back. If I go back now here, this is my product for instance. I will now paste it. Remember, I did not add that closing bracelet. Remember to add it in your own. Then I will now click on go like this. Understand? It will basically run through that image I put there. And are you seeing it now? That image I put over there with this particular JSON prompt. Understand? Then I'm now going to copy this one now. This one is what I'm going. Can you see that it's basically understood the pictures I wrote here? Understand? It understood this particular picture I put here with this template. Now I'm now going to copy this one now. Let me copy this. If I copy this now, I will now go to my Gemini. I'm not going to use this. Let me use online Gemini and show you how these things works. Then I'll go to my Gemini. I have 2 accounts with this Gemini AI, right? This is my Gemini. I'll use another one. This thing here. See, I'm generating your video. This could take a few minutes, so check back to see when your video is ready. You can see it now. I'm going to give this 1 to 2 minutes and it will basically generate my video. See, your video is ready. Stand. You can see your video is basically ready. Look at it here. You can see the image here. Unleash Prestige. You can see this is basically what I'm telling you. Once you do the right thing, you're going to get the exact image. Look at the image I'm created, I imputed, and look at the image it's still giving me, right? So if you are doing this thing, man, do it very well and you are going to see results. I gave you this particular image with the same color and same particular type of car, and this is the image it gave me. If you have not followed my YouTube channel, do well to follow, subscribe and share, so that anytime I dropped an awesome video like this, you are going to see it in your notification. Thank you.